really quickly. Let me do this. It is officially 1:30 p.m. on Friday. What is this, September 5th? So, let's go out here. I'm going to grab something to eat. I did a video consultation today, just reminding you guys, if you guys are coming out to the city of Da Nang, you guys can either contact me and do a video consultation to get you prepared to come out here. That link is in the description. Also, I also offer a in-person welcome service where I pick you up from the airport, I get you back to your hotel, make sure you get checked in, then we go and get you a SIM card. None of these rip-off SIM cards that they overcharge you at the airport or don't really have any good data plans. Then from that point, I take you to go convert your currency, or if you guys want to know where the ATM fee, no ATM fee banks, we do the Anthong tour and we do a bunch of other stuff. So there we go. Book that on my web. No rain in sight, guys. It's so funny because everyone that's not here keeps talking about the typhoon and the rain. I mean, it's 90 degrees. It's rained one time in the past 2 weeks, I think. It sucks because I pushed off all my plans to go travel to Wien Yan because every day it says rain. Every day it says rain. Every day. And it doesn't rain at all. So, there you go. I'm going to go to Palette today, but I'm not going to get a Bonet. I'm going to get something different. Last night I went to my other Bonet spot, not trying to get Bonet, but unfortunately the fried rice was sold out. What's up, Utsav? We're just a couple of buildings away from my lunch spot today. We're about 150 subscribers away from 10,000. So I think we're at like 9,850 something ish. I think it's two reasons. It's not just Da Nang. I noticed that a lot in Asia, but I think it's two reasons. I think maybe the weather people in Asia are just not as good, but also at the other time, weather changes very fast in Asia. I'm from the USA, and if it says rain, it usually will have rain. I think the weather changes, especially in Southeast Asia, pretty fast. So I think it's a combination of just bad info and the weather changes fast. Fluffy's at work. We're gonna go out to dinner later on, and she was debating about coming out, but if it was cool weather, maybe she would. She was close to coming out, but she didn't choose to come out. Man, a lot of people are going to Palette now. Crazy. A lot of people. Let me go in here too. Let's see. Thank you. Where are we gonna sit? I will sit. Is this guy still sitting here? I'll sit over here. I'll sit here. I got a couple shit editing, but I'll edit tonight. Let me log into the Wi-Fi really quickly. I have a Traw Talk. You guys should be well aware of what a Traw Talk is. Fluffy doesn't really go to co-working spaces. I don't really do it either, but I don't know. Dollar Nor. Ooh, Dollar Nor. I don't know what Dollar Nor stands for. Man, Palette's pretty full today, especially for lunch. It's pretty full. I'm hungry too. I'm gonna get, I think my beef and rice meal. I'll I'll eat that. Co-working space. Yeah, for me, I can't work in public. I can't, man. I'll end up, when I work, I need to be completely quiet. I need to have no distractions. I'm talking about no distractions, like 100%. I don't know how people can work and like see people walking around and like see like, oh, look at they're over there grinding coffee, and then you run into people and you start talking to people. It's like I would never get any work done. I need to be sitting on my couch, TV off, no noise, staring at the laptop and like zoned in. Otherwise, I won't get any work done. I did a video. And then we might have someone else coming in on an in-person service. I completed my in-person service the other day. Let me just send this email really quickly. Let me see. No, can I get the rice beef? Yes. Look, I didn't even need the menu. Our owner knows he goes, I said, oh, no. I said, can I get the menu so I can show you? And he goes, oh, rice beef? And I said, rice beef. Let me wipe the screen off. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have a busy 9 days left. 9 days, I'm busy for the next 9 days. We're at 9,843 subscribers, so we're 157 away. 157. Oh, I think you misspelled USA beef. You just put the letters in the wrong order. U comes first, the S is second, and the A is U comes first, the S is second, and the A is third. Man, we're still not at it. I'm still hoping that the only problem is this is the worst time for me to get videos up because I still haven't shot. I guess I'm going to get this in-person service video that I did. I'm going to get that up. Hopefully later tonight, I'm hoping. But I just don't have any time to shoot any more video because tonight I'm going to a birthday party. Yesterday I was busy. We got to get to Hoi An in the next 7 or 8 days. It looks like I have another in-person service that's coming in Friday, possibly even one on Tuesday. So I'm just swamped right now. I don't really need to pack much, but I got to still pack for my Philippines trip. So I'm going to be lucky to get one video out in the next 9 days. Hopefully two. We need to get about 18 subscribers for the next 9 days to basically get it. So we'll see. But good thing on my meetup that I posted, it's a 10,000 subscriber / fluffy going away party. So even if we don't hit the 10,000, we could still go through with it because it's a going away party. Speaking of beef, I just cooked some beef. I just cooked my first ever, I think it's my first ever beef in the air fryer, ground beef. I cooked that and then I put it in the refrigerator. I'll eat that for breakfast tomorrow. I don't think I'm a hater of it. I've never noticed any difference. If I've had Australian beef here, I definitely didn't notice any difference between it. Like if you would have gave me Vietnam beef and that, because I'm assuming I probably had Australian beef at some place here, maybe. Oh, you know what? We had Australian beef the other day. We had it at the dumpling place. It was good, but the thing about it was, I asked what they seasoned it with. It was ginger, garlic, and spices. So if you guys seen the dumpling place, we had the beef, and it was seasoned pretty damn good, and it came with that sauce. Um, this is my first meal of the day. Yep, it's 140. And that's the other thing. If we hit 10,000, man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this video. Like, we gotta hit 10,000 in like the next 3 or 4 days, because I have an in-person meetup possibly Tuesday, possibly. Then I have another in-person meetup Friday, and then I'm supposed to be making a video. Then I'm supposed to be going to Hoi An. Like, when am I gonna ever freaking get this damn scooter video? I'm not gonna get on the scooter before 10,000. I'm just not gonna do it. I just have a feeling we're gonna hit 10,000 on the day that we go to the Philippines or the next day. I got that feeling in the back of my mind. We are at 9844, so we're 155 away. No, I will definitely not go anywhere near that far. That's like a 40-minute ride, and with Fluffy on the back, no way. I was hoping at this point, what my goal was last month was that, like, this point around this time, that I would have been hitting 10,000. I'm about a week behind, and then I would have done the video that would have correlated to a perfect timed video. What day is it today? It is the 5th. So we will be on a plane exactly 10 days from today. Exactly 10 days from today. So let's see. 155 divided by 9. So I need to get 17 subscribers a day. Well, I mean, I need to hit this 10,000 at least the night before that I rent the scooter, because I'm not just gonna have a scooter like magically sitting around. So let's say if I hit 10, let's just say even today, if I hit 10,000 today, I wouldn't ride the scooter until tomorrow. So I'd have to go tomorrow, go get the scooter. Hopefully it'll be in stock. Hopefully they'll have a 50cc and automatic. So whatever day I hit it, most likely I'm not going to get the scooter till the next day. I actually want to get it done. I want to get it done before I go to the Philippines. I don't want it on my mind. I don't want to say like, oh, okay, in 2 weeks I'm going to come back, and then I come here, and then I got to get all back in that mood and have 10,300 subscribers. I want to get it done. I want to get it done before I leave. But I will not do it before. Because then I'm just going to be sitting on a video that I'm going to have to end up editing while I'm in the Philippines. Two things. I don't want to ride it that much, and I don't want to pay for it. So the most expensive way to get a scooter is by day. Like, Dale got a scooter for $28 a month, but I'm probably gonna have to spend $4 or $5 a day for it, and I don't want to ride it. I don't want to ride it more than those 2 videos. And I don't want to do a video or a live stream until it's actually 100% live, like where I'm actually on it for the first time, the natural reaction. Well, remember, I've rode a scooter in Florida. If this place had laws and stoplights and stop signs, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all. I just know I'm gonna have my USA driving mentality of like, okay, you turn on your signal and you let the person to the right of you go, and then people are gonna be honking behind me like, oh, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't have the right of way. We're not there yet. We're 150 away. We're 150 away, but we're hoping that when we get to the meetup, not Saturday coming up, but this next Saturday coming up, we're 155 away. Man, there's a lot of people here today, especially for lunch. So hopefully We need to get 17 subscribers a day for the next 9 days, which should be. If you look at the history, let's see what we've been getting. Yeah, the past 2 weeks really bombed me. The last 2 weeks was like shockingly low. But here we go. See, these last 2 weeks before this time was low, but now we've been catching back up. See, we had like 9 and 10, but then we had 47, we had 51, we had 36, we had 25, and yesterday we only had 7, man. It's weird. Every once in a while we get these little crazy low subscriber counts. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother, when the Hulkster runs wild on you? I'm waiting on my food. Hopefully it'll be coming soon. Here's the kitchen. Fluffy? No, Fluffy doesn't know how to ride. The Hulkster doesn't know how to ride. Oh, Bikini Bottoms tomorrow. Very nice. We just went to Bikini Bottoms, I want to say maybe 3 days ago. And then we will be back there again, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I highly recommend either the double, what was it? The double, or if you're going to go non-burger, get the chicken tenders. Chicken tenders are awesome. I think you mentioned it the other day, but people with 16,000 subscribers should get more than 200 views. You're doing things organically. Yeah, but that could be true. But I guess it's true. I was just explaining this to Fluffy. It's like the tortoise versus the hare. The hare starts off and he sprints from the line. He gets 16,000 subscribers, tons of people, right? Boom, 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 boom. But then he takes a nap and he's laying on the side of the road, and that hare, or the tortoise that started off really, really slow, has always been slow, but he constantly keeps consistent. And that's kind of how my channel's growing. I've never had in my mind, I've never had a viral video. I've never had a crazy video viewed. Never had crazy amounts of subscribers, besides the Vagabond Awake Dan interview that I did, but that was on his channel. So we'll see. It hurts in the short term because it's a slow progress, but probably in the end it'll be better. Slow and steady, but I'm not a patient guy. Yeah, it'll be next Saturday. I probably should have waited another day or two to post that. I didn't think about it. And I probably should have worded it better. I should have made sure it says next Saturday, which I think it does. But it said, hopefully we're going to be hitting 10,000. And some people think I hit 10,000. Maybe fake subscribers, or just, I don't know, maybe not fake subscribers. Maybe someone had a really, really good viral video that got a bunch of subscribers, and they only watched that one video. While my girlfriend gets her nails done. Let me scroll back up. I missed some of your guys' messages. Next Saturday is what I meant. Fake subscribers. What's up, Army guy? Before I head out here, I was looking at apartment hotel videos. Yeah, those are my most watched videos. That video definitely is my best video, the very first one I've ever done. And I had 18,000. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I had 18,000 views like in the first month-ish. And I mean, it's still done good. I can't complain. That's my best video ever. I have like 55,000 views. But it's 55,000 views after 1 year. So, I mean, I haven't had any crazy viral stuff. Like my buddy Evan. Evan, you guys know the Canadian YouTuber out here. He just did a video like maybe a month or two ago. 132,000 views on like a video that's only like 2 months old. But Evan, man, I talk to Evan at least once or twice a month, and he just believes in the idea of do what works and just keep cranking out videos. He believes in shoot 10 videos in a month, 4 of them are going to be terrible, 2 are going to be awesome, and 2 are going to be average, and just keep going at that. That's his take. Oh yeah. Live streams definitely help me out. Live streams, I would say live streams probably get me at least 20% of my new subscribers. So live streams definitely get me 20+% of my new subscribers. I understand that logic, and I think it's probably true. I just have this stupid mental block in my head where I think every one of my videos should be perfectly done. It should be a work of art. It should be gold standard. And I get devastated. Like if one video comes out and I have 900 views, I'm like, man, what the hell? What did I do wrong? And I take it too personal. Evan's like, hey, if this video does terrible, I'll just shoot the next one, and I'm closer to getting a better viewed video. I wish I could have that mentality. Let's dig into this. Let me dig into my meat. This is my first meal of the day, 1:40. 1:50. I think it's 1:50 p.m. Can you guys see? It's beef, vegetables, and rice. This is Pallet. This is literally down the street from us. It's on technically the same block as us. When I walk out, you'll see the apartment. This is maybe a 3-minute walk, 2 minute, 3. To be fair, 3 minutes. Give it 3 minutes. Let me mix this up. But typically I get my bonnet from here. But yesterday I had a bonnet, so I wanted to get something a little bit different. The bonnets here are pretty damn good too. They were closed this morning. What time were they closed? Pallet? I've never seen, you know what? I've never seen Pallet closed ever, not once. During the holidays, never seen them closed. What is the process for visas coming to Vietnam? Very simple. You go on their government website, you fill out an e-visa, make sure you get all your information correct. You pay $25, and it usually takes at least 3 business days. I usually get mine on the 4th business day. But it's very simple. 7, maybe. I think they're open at 7 though. I'll ask them when I pay. I'll ask them when I pay. But yeah, they should have been open for sure. I've literally never seen this place closed. It's a very simple process. One of the easiest. Sure, I'll talk. Fluffy's still back at the house in the AC while I'm out working. I didn't know that. Very interesting. I don't really make enough money because I would qualify under the FEIE, which means if you live out of the country for 330 days a year, as long as you make less than $128,000 a year, you don't pay any taxes. So unless I start making $128,000 or more, which I wouldn't complain. I would love to make $128,000 and pay taxes. Yeah, I'll show you guys the official site. The way that you know it's an official site is because the e-visa, the single entry 90 days, just do this Vietnam e-visa, right? But the single entry should only be $25. This is the official site, and then I'll show you guys what the page looks like. it looks like this, and then when you'll hit apply, you'll go do this, and then when you pay, it'll be $25 for the single entry. If it's like 50, if it's like $75, $100, that means it's another agency that's trying to charge you a fee to do it for you. So it should be 25 the single entry 90 day, $50 for the multiple entry 90 day. Yeah, I know. One of our other buddies just moved in on your street too. So now we know 3 people on that street. We know 3 people on that street. Hey man, I appreciate it. That's what I kind of do my channel on, man. I try to show people the mistakes or the way to correct them. I show you guys how to live my lifestyle if you guys want to live like me. And that's kind of basically what my channel is. That's what I'm good at. Just showing my lifestyle of how I do it and my way of doing things. We got to go to dinner at 6 o'clock tonight. We got to actually leave before that, I think, though. So I'm hoping to try to get a quick nap in, but we'll see. Yeah, I've been to Laos on the visa runs, but I'm not gonna say I heard anything bad about Laos. The best thing that people can tell me about their stay in Laos was that it was nice and natureful, I guess you would say. But everyone says the same thing: boring, nothing to do. But it's very nice. It's very nature. It looks cool. Well, I'll post on Facebook to see if we can get it more of a boost. Let me try to chow this down, and then I think we'll go to the tea place. I can only hang out there for a little bit. These days go by so damn fast in Vietnam. But I think as you get older, man, time goes by so fast. Man, this place is pretty damn busy. This is crazy for lunch. Actually, I think I'm gonna get up early, which is shocking and rare for me. But Monday, Evan, the other YouTuber, the Canadian, our buddy Evan, I don't know if he's hosting it, but he's definitely down there every week. They're gonna do a 7 o'clock in the morning, Sunday night NFL game, and people are gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go hang out down there this Monday, so I'll go watch the Sunday night NFL game, 7 o'clock this Monday morning. Yeah, my 49ers play at 3:05 in the morning. I won't even be up. I'll either just have went to bed or I'll have to wake up at the crack of dawn. I think I'm going to go to this week's. I don't know if I'm going to go every week, but I think I'm going to go this week. Evan was like, come on, man, you got to go, you got to go. He was peer pressuring me. So I think I'll make it to this week's. But I'm going to watch boxing Sunday morning and have to get up early. And then Monday I'm going to have to get up early. I don't think I watched a little football last year, but I always watched it on my laptop. I don't think I've ever been out anywhere in Vietnam and watched a football game before, but I guess I'll be up at the crack of dawn Monday morning. Did the Eagles end up winning? All I did is I woke up and I was like scrolling and I seen there was like 17-19 or 17 to 20 or something like, and it was like second quarter or something, I think. Didn't see the end. NY, our buddy NY likes the Cowboys. He's doing his visa run today, actually. He's probably, I bet he's in Laos as we speak. He's probably in Laos right this second. The name of the meal, I forgot what the official name is. When I go outside, I'll show it to you, but it's basically beef. It's basically beef and rice. Sometimes I add an egg. I think it's called Kumbo Zhao, but I'll show you guys when we leave. They have the chicken and they have the beef. Oh, they played in Brazil. I'm not sure. Huh? You lost me there, Explore the Fun. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I kind of have a feeling this is where you heard it first. I feel like as soon as rainy season starts, I feel like we're going to get people leaving the city of Da Nang. It didn't happen last year. It should have happened last year. It happened the 3 years before that. Last year, shockingly, nobody left. But I have a feeling this year, I have a feeling rainy season is going to drive away a good amount of people. Oh, look at that. That's fried rice. That looks good. I probably should have got that. Yeah, Pallet's busy for lunch today, even outside. I could have ate outside, but it was busy when I got here. Palette is busy. That's what Fluffy says. Technically now. September is technically what they call rainy season. It goes from September to January. But I remember last year it didn't really start till like October. Let me finish up. And it lasted longer last year. Rainy season didn't end like late February, early March. It's supposed to start September and it's supposed to end in January. But it was like a whole month off schedule. And it didn't rain till like the middle of October and then it stopped about March. Sincha, can I pay?
Yeah, 50.
So busy today.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, thank you.
What do you mean by within? So you need to give yourself at least the amount of time that the visa takes, 3+ business days. I recommend people do it as early as possible. If you can do a month ahead of time, do it a month. If you can do it even two, if you know the date that you're coming 100%, do it as soon as possible. But come on, thank you. You're gonna need at least a minimum of 3 business days, minimum. And that's assuming that you do everything perfect. That's assuming that if you make a mistake and you have to amend it, then you gotta wait another 3 days again. Let me finish this really quickly. We're gonna head down and go get a tea. I think that's where I'm gonna go. What time is it? 2:05. that's my official good answer is if you know 100% the day that you're coming. Let's say you know you can do it 6 months ahead of time. If you know 1,000,000% that that's the day you're coming, I would apply for it. It gives you plenty of time. But at minimum, you need minimum not 3 days, but 3 business days. And you gotta look and see, does Vietnam have a holiday that you don't know about? Because if it does, that's not a business day. I've had to amend it one time and they never charged. I've never heard anyone say that they charge for amending. It just, the thing that sucks about the amending is that it's going to take another 3 days or however long, because then your e-visa gets started all over again. I know someone that I just did the video consultation with today. They just did their visa maybe 2 or 3 hours ago, and they're trying to get here on the, I think, 12th. So they have basically a week of regular days. But if we look at it, so 7 days, they're trying to get here next Friday. But really, I never usually count today. So they got it in like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I kind of don't count today as the first day. Tomorrow will be Saturday. I won't count that because that's obviously not a business day. Sunday is not a business day. So Monday is the first business day. Tuesday is the second business day. Wednesday is the third business day. So I would say Wednesday is the very soonest that they possibly can get it. In my experience, I would probably get it on the 11th, which would be the 4th business day. And I think one time I've got it on the 5th business day, which would be the 12th. So assuming they didn't do anything wrong or needs to be amended, they should probably get their visa either Wednesday or probably no later than Thursday. I like to, instead of being unpleasantly surprised, I like to be pleasantly surprised. So I don't really count that first day, but sometimes people get it a day sooner and they say, oh yeah, 'cause I applied on Friday. But as a general rule, I like to overestimate. That dairy, that's in Central California. Let me log out the Wi-Fi. Make sure I got everything. Look how busy it is. This place is packed. This place is packed. We'll go run down to the tea place really quickly. I'll grab a tea. We'll hang out maybe for an hour or so. Then I'll get back home. Hopefully try to grab a quick nap. While I'm walking, please hit that like button. It helps the channel grow. It helps the algorithm. If you guys haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. Remember, we're 150-ish subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subscribers. And when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I will be renting a scooter. And the place that I'm either debating is, not this rental place, but there's another one like right there, or the other place will be where Dale got his right here. So this is where I'm gonna probably start when I get on the motor scooter doing the video. So this will be the neighborhood. So this is how I'm gonna be driving through this neighborhood to get out, and I'm probably gonna go down that way and try to get out of this crazy traffic. What places? How much per day for which place? This is Anthuong 29 and Le Quang Ngao. I'm probably not going to get my 10,000 steps in today, but at least I'm getting some. The scooter, so the longer you rent it, the better. So the best deal I've heard so far is Dale's deal. He rented for 3 months and he paid 3 months ahead of time, which is going to give you the ultimate best deal that you can get. Not only did he rent it for 3 months, but he paid for 3 months in advance. And he got his for $28 a month. So a tad under $1 a day. But when I go rent mine, I'm only going to rent for 1 day. And it's probably going to cost me at least at least $4 a day, I think. So the longer you rent them, the better, money-wise. But probably for one day, I'm gonna probably spend, I would probably be lucky to be in the $3 range for one day, but realistically, I'll probably be closer to $4 or $5 for just one single day. The streets look nice and less busy there. I kind of think some people have left. I kind of think so. I've been hearing that from other people too. There's the shawarma, the Istanbul restaurant. Let me get on this other side so I can get out of the heat. Let's get out of the heat. The Miami heat. I mean the Da Nang heat. The Miami of Asia heat. Yeah, crazy drivers, man. No stop lights, no stop signs, no yielding. Look at, someone lost their shoes. Someone lost their... Oh, look at, here's Mia. It looks like they're painting. Let me ask them when they're gonna open. Central, when is this gonna open again?
Maybe 2 days more.
2 days?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, very soon. Okay, come on. Thank you. So they're saying Mia's gonna open in 2 days. 2 days. They're saying 2 days. Crazy. 2 days. Let me cross the street because this side of the street is hot. 2 days, they say Mia's gonna open. I've never been in there, but maybe now that it's came back from the fire, maybe we'll try it out. We do hear people talking about Mia. That was a place called Mia. It caught on fire about a month-ish, maybe close to 2 months ago. Mia, M-I-A. They have all these signs of Detroit Motor City Pizza around too. That's a tough question. In my mind, no, because I love to travel. My goal is to go to 100 countries, if not every country in the world. And if I could just snap my fingers and it was up to me, I would be a full-time traveler. Oh no, those are the tea ladies. Those are the tea ladies. Jesus. It's like, you guys remember Friday when Debo sees you? They pointed at me, I heard them say, there he is. And I was like, oh, damn. I think they're gonna come back around. We need to hightail it out of here. But what I was saying is, if I ended up living in Vietnam or even Da Nang for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. I'd have no problem with it. But I love to travel, and I want to travel the world for the rest of my life. Xin chào. Hey, I see you again. I'm going down to the Baclayan market.
Your friend?
He's on visa run today.
No,
The bald guy. He's on bus. He's going to Laos.
Where? Now.
Visa.
When he come back here?
Tonight.
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 I remember.
There we go. Where are you going to work?
No, I'm come my shop now.
Oh, very nice. Oh, you have a shop? What kind of shop?
No, my shop, my boss.
Oh, your boss. Oh, this is your boss.
I am working in shop.
Oh, okay. Maybe sometime you should tell people to go visit your shop.
Yes, yes.
What kind of shop is it?
Huh?
What kind of shop? What does it sell? The Tratak. Okay.
You like chatak? I have chatak.
I don't have any money. No money today. No money. I'm waiting for my girlfriend. She's still up there.
Oh,
So I'm going out and shooting some video.
no problem.
I'll see you guys around next time.
Very happy.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Watch the live stream. I told you guys, they got me. I swear to God, I could never get away from these people. They're always catching me. Jeez Louise. I swear I have like a magnet on me or something. I'm not even joking, guys. This city is 1.5 million in population. Every spot of this freaking place I go, they always run into me. Every single time. Every single time. Run. I can't run, I got sandals on. They were saying, where are you going? I was about to tell them, oh, the tea place. And they were going to say, no, oh, you have money. I was going to say, oh, no, I was going to get tea. Oh, buy tea from us. I was like, oh, no, I'm going to the Bachmayan market. They're nice, though. They're nice people. I just prefer to get my tea from my 2 tea places. Now, I wish they sold Bonet or something. I'd say, yeah, I'd come to your restaurant and eat some Bonet. So let me answer that question. I don't think I would live here permanently just because I like to travel all the time, but I wouldn't mind it or I wouldn't be against it. And it has nothing to do with Da Nang or Vietnam, why I wouldn't stay here. Like if someone said, hey, you have to stay here for the rest of your life, okay? And I'd say, okay, no problem. But I like to travel. I like to go around, shoot videos, go to this place. I've already been to 20 countries, so. But I've never lived in a city longer than this outside of the USA in my life. This is the longest city I've ever lived in my life. I don't know, maybe both. They might have wanted both. There's usually 2 of them though. That one is not the one that I usually see. That's her friend. Now watch, we'll be down at the tea place. And then they're gonna see me again. They say, why you buy tea? I could have sold you. I found 50,000 on, no, I'm gonna tell them I found 10,000 on the ground. There's Roadhouse. So let me show you guys. Apparently, we're gonna do the 10 burger challenge. Me and Fluffy are gonna eat this. There's no way, I don't think we're gonna finish it, but one of our subscribers is putting us up for the challenge of the monster burger. 10 120 ground beef patties, 10 slices of cheese, lettuce and tomato on top. This is it. I'm pretty sure me and Fluffy are not going to finish that, but I told him, I was like, I don't think we're going to even get close. And he's like, don't worry, do it for the video, do it. And I was like, I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a waste. He's like, don't worry, we're going to do it. So I think very, very soon, meaning the next few days, we're going to do that burger challenge, me and Fluffy. So we'll see how that turns out. Not tonight. We have to go to a birthday party tonight. We're kind of free after tonight, I kind of think. What's today? Today's Friday. I can't believe it's Friday already. Friday. Yeah, so we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got to do it before Thursday because I think I'm going to get an in-person service on Friday. So I think we got to do it like in the next 4 or 5 days. And we got to do the Indian restaurant. Sorry about that. I think my internet kicked me off. We'll have a much stable connection. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. I can't see some of your guys' messages. The sun is overhead, no rain, and kind of making the screen a little dark and hard to read, but we're almost at the tea. So we'll be there. Look at that pink scooter. We'll probably be to the tea place in about 2 minutes. So we'll get there pretty soon. It should be back. It's back, right? The internet should be back. We should be back. Two pizza lady will piss the burger eating. Two pizza lady. We'll see. I think it said when I looked up the weight of those burgers, I think that equates to seven Big Macs, I think it was. 7 Big Mac patties is what that challenge equates to. I don't know, Fluffy. We got to decide what day we're going to do that. Tonight we can't do it because we're going out to dinner tonight at 6. But besides that, I don't have anything else planned for the rest of the week for dinner. Who's that? Who's who? Do you have to have a place? No, you don't. They do ask you where you're staying, and I hate to say it this way, but you just put down a place. Put down a place that you think you're going to be staying. Make sure you put in the address correctly, meaning exactly how it's spelled, the zip code, everything. And what I would do is go to Google Maps, find the exact address of that hotel or wherever you're staying, copy and paste it into the visa question. I do it this way. I apply for my visa first. I get my visa, then I book my ticket, and then I book the hotel. That's the order that I do it. Here we are. We're at my tea place. So I can go sit down and I can enjoy my tea. I guess we'll wait. How do I turn this one on? I don't have any AC. Let me log into the Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second, guys. Xin chào. Do you have a space? Who's that? I don't know who you're talking about, Fluffy. Who's that? Who's what? Fluffy, the tea ladies found me today. They drove by this way, and then I was like, oh, they were yelling like, hey, there he is, get him. I don't know if they were saying get him or there he is, but they said something. And then I was trying to get away, and I couldn't get too far, and then they pulled up on me on the scooter. So that's you, Fluffy. You ate 2 pizzas. You ate 2 pizzas, Fluster. Look at how nice that fan looks over there. Or that one. That's you, Fluffy. You are known to eat the most pizzas at Detroit Motor City Pizza. So, I don't know why you're surprised. Fluffy looks like they have, what's it called? Banana fritar. That's what Fluffy calls it. Banana fritar. They have one across the street. Maybe we'll grab one of those too. Oh, Xin chào. You're always out here. I'm on YouTube right here too. 40 subscribers. Oh, there's your YouTube. Oh, here we go. Look, there's your YouTube in the back right there. I thought you had TikTok.
Yes.
You have TikTok too? I think she has more followers than me.
Yes.
I think you have more subscribers than me. Right?
My name YouTube.
But you have more subscribers than me, I think. You should tell them to subscribe to my channel and your channel. She's like, I'm not going to promote for him.
Wait.
Bye-bye. Go for the double pizza and burger champion. Maybe Fluffy will get her own 10 patty burger. Maybe Fluffy will get her own. Let me order my tea.
And my name is TikTok.
Your name is TikTok?
You.
Mine is Will Travels. Will Travels. Maybe we have a new subscriber now. She should have subscribed a long time ago when we first came here. Pepsi? No, that's not Pepsi. That's the kid that's always here at the tea place. She's the one that's always here at the tea place. Then they have the young kid, the one that's always the daredevil, riding his bike down here and throwing things around. No, you don't. You do have to put an address of where they ask you where you're staying, but they don't make you show proof that you're staying there. Just make sure you put the correct address, though. So put an address in case you think or you're possibly going to stay, and make sure it's the correct address. Let me order my tea. Can I get a large lemon tea? Lemon tea. There we go. Is that Pepsi or Dr. Pepper? It's root beer. There we go. There we go. Look at this message. I was going to take the time to explain it, but watch. I'm not even going to explain it to this person. Look, here we go. I tried to watch your live stream, but it's not on full screen, so I would skip all your live stream videos. Just thought I should let you know. Watch this. Thanks. Should I even give him a thanks, or should I just give him the thumbs up? If they were a real watcher of my channel, they would know the reason why I don't do the full screens. Just thought you would know. Just thought you should know. Thank you. Appreciate it. I feel like more trolls are coming after 10,000. I mean, I don't disagree with them. I understand that the full screen's much better, but I think they think that I don't know that, or I'm just not doing them for no reason. When I explain it to everybody, they all understand. They're like, oh, okay, I understand. And it sucks, but they understand. But most people just think I'm an idiot and I don't know about the full screen. And they're just like, oh, well, just switch. So, whatever. I agree. I like the full screen better. Go write YouTube and tell YouTube, stop punishing YouTube content creators and stop trying to compete with TikTok, forcing people to do them in this mode so that they don't get 10 times less views by doing them in the right format. I would love to do every single live stream in that mode. Every single one. If YouTube changes their setup, I would love to do it. Love to do it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm actually sweating today. I don't remember the last time I sweated. I've been getting used to this weather, but look at that. She's in sweats in a sweatshirt, but she has the fan. Full screen Nazi. Man, you're lucky you weren't here about a month and a half ago when it was really hot. This is very tame to what it was 2 months ago. Yeah, this is nothing compared to what it used to be a couple months ago. Nothing. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. There's my lemon tea. A whopping 12,000 VND. There we go. This is my favorite refreshing one. Let's check the weather for you guys. I bet you it's definitely feeling like it's over 100. It's probably 92. Let me see. 90 degrees. Let's make sure this is correct. 90 degrees, but it really feels like 105. Yeah, this is why I love this tea place. Let me show you guys. This is an awesome, awesome value. That's the cheapest drink, but I'll show you guys. I normally get this lemon tea. You can get the medium for 10, but The pineapple tea, this is my number one. That's 20. And then I do like the peach tea a lot. 16 for the medium. The one that I have is the large for 20. And then people that like coffee, I don't drink coffee, but this is gonna be the best price I've ever seen an egg coffee for, 25. Regular coffee is 15, salt coffee is 25. They even said that they'll make coconut coffee. Let me just ask her real quick. Let me confirm this. Excuse me, Xin Chao. You guys make coconut coffee here.
Coconut coffee. Yes.
How much for coconut?
25.
25. Okay, so they do have coconut. Thank you. They do have coconut coffee here. You guys asked for it, but it's 25. Same price as the egg cream. The name of this place, it's very easy to find on Google Maps, but it's very hard to say. I think it's U La Troy. So type in the word U, and it almost pops up. It almost always pops up when you just type in U. There it is. This is it right here. And then it's just right across from the Hop Garden. There it is. That's the address. And it's literally right across from the Hop Garden. Ooh, La Joy. La Joy? I thought it was Troy. When I'm really thirsty, I get this one. It's lighter, it's chuggable, it's a great value. But if I want a sweet tea to enjoy, I get the pineapple or the peach. I believe, well, the girl that the little kid, she's the daughter that lives here. And I think the lady that just made my drink is the mom. And then remember the other day we seen the guy Tom. He's the owner, so they definitely live here. I'm always shocked at how many people are fully dressed. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know how they beat the heat, but let me go get a banana fritter. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Watch this. Ooh. That might have been the best made lemon tea I've ever had at this place. That might have been the best made. There's no property tax. That's why everyone piles into property. And I think that's why they buy property to open up a store downstairs to make money back, or they rent their downstairs off to make money. The AC on 20, I think ours in our bedroom is at 16. I go to the lowest setting. I am an American. I'm an American. Like Hulk Hogan, I'm a real American. I fight for the rights of every man. Fight for your rights. Don't. But I'm living here in Da Nang, Vietnam. I'm gonna go get a fritter real quick. I'll be right back. Living here in Da Nang, Vietnam, I travel the world. I'm going to the Philippines in about 10 days. Me and my girlfriend are going to the Philippines. I haven't been to the Philippines almost 2 years. I guess I get 2 of these. Xin chao. Can I get 2? Look at this. These are how they fry them up. This is the corn one. I think those are the sweet potatoes. Those are the bananas. And then they make them like that. Thank you. Come on. So here we go. Fluffy gets one and I get one. And then here's deep fry. They slice the bananas. These are the sweet potatoes, I believe. Yeah, I negotiated everything. I negotiated no security deposit, no contract. But I don't know how likely that is. Come on, thank you. I don't know how likely that's going to be nowadays. But when I came here nearly 2 years ago, I negotiated hard, and I even walked away. I left. The landlord didn't come to the agreements. I left. The next day, she messaged me on Facebook, and then she messaged me the next day, and she said, "Come back and take a look at the place." And I said, "I don't want to waste your time. If you're gonna charge me a security deposit and do this, then I'm not interested." And then she said, "Okay, if you have the rent money today, we'll do the deal." So if you negotiate hard enough, you can get what you want. Yeah, it's not technically free, but we told her, give us a price of no matter if we don't use any electricity at all, or if we run all three of our ACs, no matter what, even if we use it 24 hours a day, that will never go over. So basically, we pay $12.5 million, and that means if I go to the Philippines for 2 weeks and there's nothing running, we still pay $12.5. But on the opposite end, if we come back and I turn on all three ACs for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and never turn it off, I still pay $12.5 million total. Locals, we got some locals in our building, so there is some locals that can afford it. Probably not the majority. $100, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think if I moved out, it's going to be extremely hard for me to find a place with no security deposit now, but not sure. Can you show the name again? Yeah, let me show you. Where's my other phone? It is called, minimum 12 months. I finally found an apartment I can sleep 10 hours, so I'm considering asking for $1 million less. I would try to, my personal opinion, 12 months is extremely long. I would try to do 6 months and try to get them to do 1,000 or a 1 million less. I'm just very cautious about 1 year deals. This is the address, and then this is the name of the place. It's a U and an upside down exclamation mark, and it's called La Troy. Let me scroll back up. Like at the market with no stated prices. Locals pay this, outsider pay another price. All around the globe, same game. Somewhat, but see, the thing about me is most Westerners are not prepared to walk away. They're not prepared to negotiate. In the USA, they feel intimidated. They feel it's disrespectful, and they just go like, "Okay, you know what? Screw it. That's fine. I'll just pay it. I don't care." I'm prepared to leave. There's nothing besides food and rent that I need to pay. So I go to the market. I go places all the time, and they'll offer me stuff, and I'll just turn it down and I'll walk away. Half the time they'll come back and offer me a cheaper price, but if I don't need it, then I just don't need it. I think so. Right now is, in my opinion, this is a landlord and an agent market. 2 years ago and even a year and a half ago, it was about 50-50, or maybe even a tourist market, meaning the tourist kind of controls it. But yeah, I think now, right now, the landlords kind of feel like they're in control. 11 million? No way. Not that crazy. Not that crazy. It's not 4 million to 11. Because we just, who do we know that just got a cheap studio? We've seen studios for 5 million, 5.5 million for anybody. I actually got these glasses. So I got these glasses about a year ago from the sunglass lady that walks by our place. And you know, at first they're like, yeah, 200,000. And I was like, please. Because I just had some from Bangkok. And I think in Bangkok I paid like $2. And when she told me like 200,000, I was like, I laughed and I walked away. And then she chases me down the street. Okay, 160. And I said, come on, please. No. And then I walked away again. And then I said, I pay 50, that's it. So you guys want to offer what you think. Don't let them keep lowering down. You tell them 50, that's all I got. 50 you take or no? 50 take or no? I think I offered 50, and I think they dropped it down to 80, and I walked away, and he goes, okay, 70, 70, 70. And I could have probably went another round, but I broke my other ones before, so I said, okay, screw it, 70,000. So I bought these for like $2.50. But the only power that we have as a traveler is to walk away. That's it. We can't do anything else besides walk away. That's our biggest power. I think these are realistically, these should probably go for 40 or 50, and you could probably get them at that price if you really haggle. Like I said, I had this exact same pair, but they broke. They broke right here, and I was literally wanting to get them because I shot a video and I had glasses on, and then I needed to finish up the video, so I didn't want to do half the video with the glasses, so I probably overspent by like 20, but I needed them at that exact moment, but I knew I wasn't going to pay. For example, our buddy Mark, they came up to him at $250 or $220, and he just took, I think he took the original price, and when I seen him, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, Mark, those are like 50, 60,000. He's like, I'm feeling good today. I would guess these are probably 50 to 60,000. You could probably get the sunglass board. The sunglass board, the lady that walks around in Maine, Antoine, will not take 20 or 30 for these. They might take 40 or 50, but the lady that walks around with the sun, if you offer that, I don't even think they would counter offer. A suit, I don't know. You guys would have to probably go out to Hoi An for that. If you go out to Hoi An, that's where they make that kind of stuff, but this is what I wear. I wear shorts and a freaking t-shirt. So, I mean, what am I going to ask them? Can you guys make me a custom pair of shorts? Can you guys make me a custom death row shirt? Can you make me a custom six-pack ab shirt? Everybody rides the scooter. Look, that makes me feel bad seeing like a young girl riding around on scooters. Can I get a custom death row shirt with a custom black shorts? Big thumbs up. We got 56 people, man. See, that's crazy. Like, when I tell you guys, when I go to the bar, we'll get 12 people. When I come sit at a cafe, Evan's telling me he got me a jersey. Look, what do you guys think? He said, I'm getting you black if you don't answer. White or black? I had a 49ers jersey, but I didn't bring it. I got rid of it before I left. I kind of like, I've never had a 49ers black jersey. I've had the red and I've had the white, but I've never had a black 49ers jersey. Funny thing is, someone will make, yeah, I know. South Korea, they will make a death row t-shirt for you. I didn't see his message. He must have sent it. That's the thing. I have my WhatsApp on my other phone, so I miss a lot of messages. I know people think I'd probably ignore them or something, but it's really that, let me turn this fan over here. Let me actually go sit over here. Let me turn this. There we go. Let's set you guys up over here. My camera, when I do live streams, it's just my regular cell phone, my S21 Samsung. But when I shoot my uploaded videos, I use the GoPro 9. I don't know what the biggest size is here, but Asian sizes are definitely different. Like, put it this way. If you guys were like a medium, you would probably need to get an extra large, or at least minimum a large. If you guys are a large, you would probably need a 2X. I would recommend minimum one size bigger than what you guys normally wear, and probably 2 sizes bigger in most cases than what you normally wear. I'm gonna eat one of these. Here we go. It's probably the same thing in Vietnam too. There's the banana fritter. You think I should give one of these to Fluffy? Do you think Fluffy deserves this? Do you think Fluffy deserves this? We should take a poll if Fluffy deserves a banana fritter. Where's the banana? I didn't think about that. You know what? That's probably why that the sizes aren't the correct size, because then they now can say, "Oh, you're not a medium. You're an XL. Charge you more. Oh, you're not a large. You're a 2X." $12,000, which is about, this is 12,000, so this is about 40 cents, and this is 16,000, so this is about 50 cents. So 90 cents for a banana fritter and a large iced tea. Under $1. This is under $1. People under the AC don't deserve banana fritters. I would try it on too. But everybody that I know that made the mistake of saying, "Oh, you know what? I normally wear an XL or a double XL." When they get it, they go, "I couldn't even put it on. It wasn't even close." So, if you had to order it online, I would play it safe and for sure get one size bigger. And if you want to be extra safe, probably 2 sizes. Can't find that in the Bahamas. $1 for both. Vietnam is very, very, very reasonable, man. I love it. So I had lunch earlier. My lunch cost me exactly $2. So for the lunch that you guys see me eat earlier was $2. This is 40 cents. And this is 50 cents. So basically a banana fritter, a large lemon tea, and beef rice with vegetables cost me a tad under $3. Can't find the Bahamas on my coffee. Oh man. And then I'm not a coffee person. I don't drink coffee, but our coffee expert says that he can't believe that they grind their own coffee, they pack their own coffee, and then they brew it, and it's less than $1. It's like 50 cents to $1 here. Buddy Delsky. Our buddy Delsky. I feel like those of us making the move and the modern day pirates venturing the unknown. But man, so technically, I did Vietnam really wasn't on my radar, but my first time ever coming to Vietnam was 2019. But I went to Ho Chi Minh, I went to Hai Phong, and I went to Hanoi. And I didn't hate, but I didn't love Vietnam back then. I really, really enjoyed Vietnam in 2023 when I came to Da Nang for the first time. What time is it? 3? We'll hang out here for a little bit longer. I wonder who it is. I'm not sure who the luxury 50. I don't even know any 50-year-old YouTubers out here. Oh, you know who I guarantee you I know. I bet you anything it's the guy that pays $200 a month on buns. That's who you're talking about. Guaranteed. His name is like Halftime. Hey, what's up, buddy? His name is like Halftime Retired or something like that. What's up, buddy? I guarantee that's the guy. He spends $200. We've talked about it. I watched his budget video. He spends $200 a month on buns. The buns, like the guy that drives around, the bun guy. $200, which means he gets like 6 buns a day. Remember, he tinted the windows at his rental, and he spends like $700 a month, like on food and grab food. I bet you that's who Dark Brother is talking about. Pretty sure. We did the whole. I reviewed that. I watched that guy. I'm subscribed to him. Maybe it's a different guy. I'll have to take a look. Are you talking about Mark? The bald head guy, Mark? It must be him, because Mark was just on his channel again. But I did an interview with Mark. Dating. I don't know, and now he might just be a passerby to Da Nang, but I'm pretty sure there's no 50-year-old luxurious guys living in Da Nang. Now they might be passing by, but I'm wondering who it is. And he was featured on Vagabond Awake. Let me take a look. Maybe it's this guy. Is it this guy? Let me take a look at. I don't know who it is. Videos. I must have not seen it yet. You said it just came out recently. Here's his recent videos. Maybe him? Vietnam Visa Perk? Maybe it's him? But there's Mark. That's who had the most views on Vagabond Awake, and I did a video with Mark. But that's the past month. Is it him? Maybe this is, I bet you this is him. I think it's this guy. It's this guy, I bet. Yeah, I have a feeling it's this guy. Yeah, I have a feeling it's... I watched that video. I think I watched the tail end. But he lives way out in the middle of nowhere. He lives down that way, I think by FPT, the new places. He spends a lot. Like, there's a difference. I'll watch the video again. Now, there's a difference between like getting luxury and just overpaying and spending a lot. I'll have to watch the video again, but I think he does overspending. But I'll watch it again. Because I think I only seen the tail end. I think I seen the second half of that. But I think like he lives way out there, and then he still pays like Anduang prices for it. But I'll have to watch it again. Let me check the comments. Maybe it'll ring a bell. So it says, how does this make financial sense? He spends $500K to own a house exactly similar to the one he rents for $900 a month. That's a 2% yield, which means it would take him 50 years to break even. His family would be financially safer, keeping him renting and investing the difference in the U.S. Treasury bills. What'd you get? I think that's the pineapple. The pineapple, that's my favorite one. When I'm like thirsty and just want something like refreshing, I get the lemon. But that's my go-to. That's the best tasting one right there. Yeah. Yeah, they're more Pepsi over here.
Yeah, I mean, I can get Coke, but I feel like, especially when I go to like Kmart, they got the 6-packs of Pepsis and stuff.
I think they might get a better deal on them or something.
It's like 40K for 6.
Damn.
10K for each one.
And then there's always like 2 or 3 different types of Coke. There's like less sugar, regular sugar, and then there's like something else. But I'm not in that. I don't think I've seen his channel. I definitely seen part of that video. I'm just not in the mindset. No matter if I end up becoming like Bill Gates, I just never will have the mentality of, hey, you got it, might as well spend it. I've never believed in that theory of, let me just blow it. Like, I believe in the theory of like getting what you want and like getting value for things. But like Warren Buffett, up till, I don't know, maybe he probably still doesn't now, but for like 20 years, 30 years after he bought his 1986 pickup truck, he was driving it forever. Like, I'm in that same boat, man. I guess maybe I have like the great, even though I wasn't born in this time, I have like the Great Depression mentality. It's like, buy something. Here's a perfect example. Like, obviously we can afford salt, right? We had a big packet of salt that I think we spent $1, maybe $1.50 on, right? It was coarse salt, but it was like much more coarse, bigger chunks of salt. And literally, it was too big. Like, if you put it on meat, you'd be like, damn, this is a big ass rock, right? So every time I wanted to use like salt, I'd have to get like a big scoop, and I would manually chop it with a knife, right? Now I could have just went to the store and spent $1 and got the smaller salt and just said, screw it, let me throw this bag of salt away or whatever. But I just don't believe in wasting things. I just don't believe in overspending. I have a perfectly good bag of salt at the house, and yes, I have to cut it, but I just don't believe in overspending. I don't know. I just don't believe in over, like, for example, we just got this banana fritter, right? If maybe this is supposed to be fluffies, but I might dig into it. But I know these are like 7,000 or 8,000. Now, if I was really craving one, I'd say, okay, the lady's charging 10. She's driving by, I'll give it to her. But if someone's like, hey, this is 20,000, I'd be like, no. 20,000 is still what, 80 cents? But I just don't like to spend money on stuff that I know the value of. Frugality will never shut doors of opportunity. And it's just a bad habit. In my opinion, it's a bad habit to get into, to just start overspending, because then you overspend on this, and then that leads to, I'll overspend a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like a snowball. And it's another thing. It's like, I'm a logical person, and I I just think it's a bad move to overspend. Now, there's certain times where you pay convenience. I'll pay for convenience. Like, remember we were here a month ago or something and it started pouring rain? Like, it takes me 7 minutes to walk down here, but it was pouring rain and I had my camera on me. So I said, you know what? I have to take an in drive because I don't want to get my camera wet. I don't want to be soaked. So I paid for the convenience. I understand that. But I just don't believe in the philosophy of like, hey, I got the money, might as well spend it, right? I'll never subscribe to that. Well, we got the grinder. We bought the grinder and it grinds terribly. We actually have the glass salt grinder and like it's too big to get grinded up properly. And then like it gets stuck inside the grinder. We finally finished that bag of salt. We just bought pink Himalayan salt and I have that now. But that salt lasted, I would say, practically a year. I'm in the opposite boat. You could take your family out. He could have took his family out to the Japanese buffet for less than what he could have got that 4-piece pizza for. It's just not a good move. Like, so put it this way, like, would you guys say, oh, I'm just gonna run every 6th stop sign. I'm gonna stop for every 5th stop sign, but I'm not gonna stop for the 6th every time. Then you're gonna get in the habit and say, oh, you know what? Instead of stopping at every 6th stop sign, I'm gonna stop at every 3rd. And then all of a sudden, you're running all these stop signs. To me, making bad financial moves carries on into other things. Fam trip, just got back from the USA. Yikes. I know your wallet's probably a little lighter. I don't know if your weight, maybe you put on weight from the food there or maybe lost weight, but I know one thing for sure, your wallet lost a lot of weight. There's just no positive of making bad financial moves. And there's no way that you can say, like my buddy, my coworker, my old coworker that sometimes he pops in the chat room. Every once in a while he'll go blow some money and I'm like, man, you know what you could have gotten? He goes, yeah, I know, but I just had the craving. And I'm like, I understand that. But then there was like another time where he was like, oh, I went there twice this week. And I was like, damn, man, you're making... He's like, yeah, I know, I gotta get... And he'll even say, oh, I gotta get back on track, man, I'm blowing too much. It just leads to a bad mindset. But I'm telling you, I know your wallet lost weight. I know your wallet lost weight over there. Because we were just talking yesterday, for me to go back to the USA, just for a minimum of 2 weeks, it would cost me $2,500 to go back to the USA for 2 weeks. And that's including a round trip ticket, so to and from. It would be $100 a night for a motel, or I was gonna say a hotel, but it would probably only be a motel. $100 a night, 14 times 14 nights, that'd be $1,400 in hotels. Probably $1,200, maybe $1,100 on a round trip ticket. Let's just even be fair. Let's just be cautious. Let's call it $1,000 on a round trip. $1,400 on motel rooms for 2 weeks. You're at $2,400. I got to rent a car. Renting a car is $20 or $25 a day. Let's even go low number, $20 a day. For 2 weeks would be $250. We're at $2,650, and I haven't even included gas. I haven't included food, and I'm not even going to include entertainment, because if I went back that quick, I would try to not spend anything on entertainment. Magical 14-hour flight. It would be more than that. I'm saying minimum it would cost me $2,500, man. And that would be me, and if I went back there, I'd probably eat Costco hot dog and Costco soda half the week for lunch, probably. What was the last time you were in the USA?
Just last week.
Last week.
Here on Sunday, I think.
From Florida, right? I think California's still more expensive than Florida, but what was the going prices of stuff back then? Do you remember stuff that stuck out?
No, I mean I spent like 3 years just traveling around the country. So Florida is definitely up there though. It's not as expensive as California, especially because of the tax situation.
Oh yeah, no sales tax.
Like I was watching one of your videos before I came, the $5 a day thing. You
Yeah.
can't do that in the
Oh,
US
you,
anyway.
yeah.
Anyway,
What was gas last time you seen it?
it's like about $4.
$4 a
Yeah,
gallon.
I know when I was in California though, and this was the east side of the Sierra, it was up in the mountains, it was like $7 a
Yeah.
gallon.
That's crazy, man. It's just too damn expensive. There's no dollar menu no more. At least when I left the USA, I don't think there was a dollar menu. I don't even think I think right when I left last time, the sodas were still $1 at McDonald's, or they were like $1.20. But I think that's gone now. I think that's gone. But that was still in existence when I left. But then I heard that like, oh no, a soda's like $2 now. And I was like, damn. But remember, it used to be any drink you can get a small, medium, or a large, and it'd be like $1. But I heard that's gone.
Dollar Tree's like $2 now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's not even the Dollar Tree anymore. It's like $1.25. See, a lot of you guys can go back to the USA for cheaper because you guys got family you can stay with. For me, I would have to pay for a motel and I would have to pay for a rental car. That's freaking $2,000 by itself. $22, man. That's crazy. Me and Fluffy can go eat at the Japanese buffet for about $20, maybe 20. For sure, we can eat at the Japanese buffet for the same price that you got the chicken sandwich. Yeah, me and Fluffy can do the lunch, the dinner buffet. $3? That's crazy, man. I don't know, man. I just can't handle those prices. Like, I know if and when I go back to the USA, I'm gonna look at the prices and be like, what the hell is going on? What's up, native? Yeah, it's too. It just wouldn't be realistic to go back. What would I do? What would I do? I couldn't go back to the USA. I just can't believe. I'm trying to remember our most expensive meal. Well, it's probably gonna come in the form of Philippines when I go there. Yeah, I don't think there's no dollar menu anymore. I think they technically have one, but it's probably like a small drink and probably something like 3 pieces of hash browns or something. I don't know what it is. Meals for $8. $8 is a lot out here for me. We could easily go get that huge portion of Korean fried chicken for under $8, like probably $6. I can go to the Japanese buffet for lunch for $7. I can go to Bikini Bottoms, get my fries and the double burger for $6, $5. Like I don't think there's any meal that I normally go to eat here that would cost me $8. I've been to Sun Kitchen one time. Yeah, man, I can't. It's just gonna be crazy if and when I ever go back to the USA. I thought they had a dollar menu still. I'm an eccentric millionaire. I'm a billionaire in Vietnam if you consider the VND as the currency. Because when I landed here, officially I was a millionaire. I had more than $40. All you need is $40 in your bank account to be a millionaire when you land in Vietnam. What's up, Big E? My agent has my passport? Why do you... I highly, highly recommend not ever leaving your passport anywhere. I know Lynn Visa sometimes asks people if they want to leave their passport to get the process sped up, but I don't leave my passport anywhere. If and when, I'm for sure not going back to renew my license because my license is due in February. So there's no way I'm going back to the USA before February. So what I'm hoping is that I can renew it online. I read the requirements. California says no moving violations, and you can't have renewed your license the past 2 times. And I'm pretty sure I renewed mine online last time, but I think I went in person the time before. So in about 2 months, I'll probably get the notice at my dad's house, which I'll tell him, I'll say, hey, just open it up and tell me what it says. And I'm hoping it's going to say online renewal. It's the only way they do. Now, let me clarify. Leaving it overnight, or you just left it and like you're going to go to lunch and come back. Now, I have left my passport in the Philippines when I went to Dumaguete, and they're like, hey, come back in 3 or 4 hours and we'll have it done. I've left it like that. I'm kind of open to that, but I just don't like leaving something. Come on, Andrew, man. Andrew, another spammer. I think they sent me my new passport within 10 days. So my plan, I still have 4 years left on my passport. In my mind, I'm probably going to run out of pages before time. If that happens, if I'm in Vietnam, I'll renew it here. If I'm in the Philippines, I'll do it there, or wherever I'm at. Maybe I'll be in Europe, or maybe I'll be in South America. I'll probably do it there. If I'm in the USA, maybe I'll just renew it there, but that's going to be a slim chance. Oh, a work visa. Okay, a work visa. Okay, I thought you were talking about a tourist visa. Work visa, okay, maybe a little different. So a work visa, maybe a little different. Tourist visa, I never like to leave my passport. And it's not even just about the shadiness of the place, but let's say you give it to someone and they misplace it. Let's say they give it to someone and they spill a coffee on it. Let's say that they get robbed and they steal all the passports. Then you're screwed. So it's not just necessarily like, oh, I trust these people. It's not necessarily about that. It's just things can happen. That's why take the extra chance of leaving it, and the reward in the end isn't really that great. I'm supposed to take a nap today, but we'll see if we do. I have to be going to dinner at 6 tonight. My AI thumbnails look halfway decent, but nothing great. More pages? No, there's no such thing as the more pages. They don't do that. No, they don't do that. Everyone keeps telling, get new pages. I'm like, dude, that's like old. That's like 5-6 years old. Let's figure out when they stop doing that. They don't do that no more. When did the USA stop adding pages to the passport? I think that was even before I even got my original passport. 2016. So it's been 10 years since they stopped doing that. That doesn't exist. So I always know that the people that tell me, oh, add the pages, like they must have not traveled in a long time, or they haven't renewed their passport. But yeah, they don't do that no more. Afternoon siesta. Well, I got up early today. I had a video consultation. So I did a video consultation at 9. I went to bed at like 3. So I didn't I got up about 8:30. Yeah, we'll be at Bikini Bottoms. Remember, not this Saturday, next Saturday. So not tomorrow, but 8 days from today. 6:30. Actually, I need to go down there and tell them that we're going to be there. No more stamps. So what I have a feeling is, so what's been really killing my passport, not drastically, but what's been killing it is those 5 bus visa runs to Laos, because they take up a whole page on the stamp. So I went to Laos 5 times and I have 5 front pages filled up just from that. No, no, no. I'm glad that so I probably made a mistake and probably should have waited till tomorrow to put that post out because I wasn't thinking and I was like, oh man, Saturday, Saturday. And then people were like, oh, see you Saturday. But I did put on there September 13th. So it's September 13th, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Yeah, but they don't even give you that option because I remember I got my passport in 2019 and people were like, ask me if they can give you the extra pages. And I went there and I was like, this is my first passport. Someone said added pages. And they're like, no, 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 we don't do that anymore. But now they give you like a 52-page visa or passport. And before, I think you had the option of like a 30-page or like a 50-page, and then you could add them on. But they got rid of the add-on option, and now like all the new ones are like 52 pages. Cap cut. A lot of digital nomads. I'm going to be getting up early this weekend. You guys know I don't get up early, but Sunday I'm going to get up for the boxing match. I got to find out exactly what time that's at. And then Monday I'm going to go meet up with Evan. I haven't watched football in Vietnam ever. I've watched it obviously on my laptop, but we're going to go out at 7 o'clock in the morning. So if you guys are out here, go stop by Scallywags. It's on this street where we're sitting here, but it's about 3 blocks down. But it's going to be early in the morning. Yeah, we've done 2 live streams at the buffet. There's 2 of them. You guys can go back and watch them. But there's 2. We've done at least 2 live streams at the buffet, at least 2. I got my Canva in the Philippines and it was like $4 a month or like $30-something a year. But when I was here, I tried to do Pixels, which you recommended, and they wanted like American price. It was like $22 or something per month. So the VPN and location didn't make the price any cheaper for. All right, Earl, I appreciate it, buddy. It's crazy. The 49ers game will come on at 3 o'clock, 3:05 in the morning. So either I have to not go to sleep that night until after the game, or I got to go to bed late, like at 1, and then set my alarm for 3 o'clock. Ron, what's up, buddy? I don't really think you can make a bad mistake, especially if you're going to go to both Kuala Lumpur and Vietnam. They're both very cheap tickets to each other, so one way is like $50. So start either way. I would start in the country that you think that you're going to spend the least amount of time in. So most likely, I'm assuming you would go to Kuala Lumpur and probably only do Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. So I'd probably start in Kuala Lumpur, and then I'd come to Vietnam and check maybe different cities. That's probably how I would do it. What's up, Army guy? Mitzi just told me he signed up for some dork dancing. So I think he's having a new hobby to recover. They told Dale to do some dork dancing to improve his scooter injury too. High but no buys. I don't even have a drink. I'm already carrying this. My drink's almost gone. Fluffy, I am not grab delivery. Yeah. People get, so we know someone that's doing a visa run today, and I think he's kind of nervous, but I'm pretty sure once he gets back, he's like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I think I seen Budapest on Skyscanner for right around 300 bucks. If I'm not getting a delivery, then I'm not going to deliver it. If I'm not getting a tip for delivery, a grab. No, they'll probably think I'm trying to rob a jewelry store or something. Fluffy wants to go to the beach and do some dork dancing. Yeah, but you know what the good thing is? We can buy the banana fritters and let them sit. We've had them sit like in the refrigerator for a day before. We pop them into the air fryer, and they're at least as good as they were when they were freshly deep fried. If I get a grab jacket, I'll just go around picking people up and trying to recoup my money back from the scooter. I would like to go back. Well, if I go back to Europe, I would like to go to Eastern Europe because my trip got canceled there, and I would like to go there, but Fluffy, it's too hard for her to get there. It's not as cheap, and what am I going to do? Spend a lot of money to fly into Albania or Georgia, and then check out one or two countries, and then fly right back? It doesn't make sense. I got when I was in Europe, 90% of my stuff was Airbnbs, and I think I stayed in the Jewish neighborhood, which is like considered like the best neighborhood in Budapest, at least at the time it was. And I want to say I had a nice one-bedroom Airbnb, like in the main area, and I want to say it was like $22, 20 bucks. It was under 30 for sure. I think, pretty sure it was over 15, but I think it was closer to 20 bucks. Well, I had mine fresh. This is Fluffy, so I ate mine already. Fluffy's gonna get the cold one. Fluffy's not here, so she's back at home. She snooze, so she lose. Snooze, you lose. She's not down here, so she's gonna have to get that one and pop it in the air fryer, but I ate mine fresh. I'd be happy if the food in Georgia is better than the goulash that I had in Budapest. That was, I think, the burger in Lisbon or the goulash in Budapest was the best food that I had in all of Europe. Man, there's a lot. I believe these Chinese airlines are getting back into the mix, and I think they're forcing a lot of these airlines to drop their prices. Because we've seen Philippines airline like $340 or $350 from like San Francisco to like Manila, and I've never seen an under $400 ticket to Manila from San Francisco. I didn't eat. I don't remember many meals from Italy. And I went to this restaurant, this pizza place that everybody told me to go to. And it was definitely, it wasn't bad. But it wasn't, oh my God, the home of pizza. It's amazing. Like, it was okay. I've had better pizza for sure in the USA than the pizza place that I had in Rome. But guess what I will tell you though? Their gelato in Rome was, man, I loved it. I had the Nutella gelato. And I ate that like 2 or 3 days in a row. That was awesome. The gelato. I feel like we need to call those things two different things. Either USA needs to change their name from what pizza is, or Italy, because they're both of those are not the same thing. They're not the same thing. In Italy, there's only a little bit of sauce. It's floppy when you hold it. They're very stingy on the ingredients. And it's a different taste. Now in USA, we get more sauce, much more cheese, lots of toppings, and it's not flimsy and floppy. So those two things are not the same thing. Tomato bread. Never been to those two, but I've definitely been to... No, I've never been to all three of those. I told him to pick up the dork dancing. And they even put an egg on my pizza. Can you guys believe that? They put a freaking egg on my pizza. Army guy's trolling. Let me see if I can find it. Never even heard of it. Emberer? Where's Emberer? What is that? Is that what? Oh, that's very nice. That's magic. That's a magic trick. That's the one that keeps telling me she has more subscribers than me. Best food in the Middle East, Syrian and Lebanese. Well, they got a juicer for sale in Da Nang. If you guys are looking for juicers, they got it on Facebook Marketplace. Who needs a juicer? I think that's a juicer. Yeah, a bluestone. Maybe Mitzi can make his avocado, chia, whatever the hell shakes. We'll probably hang out for maybe about another 5 minutes, then I gotta head home. I'll take a nap. I don't think we're gonna do a dinner live stream tonight. We gotta go out to a birthday party, and I don't know if I don't think we're gonna do a dinner live stream. Caribbean and Indian. Let me check all this. All those countries that you mentioned, food, I've never been there. It seems like Army Guy goes to all the countries I've never been to. I've been to 20. I've been to 10 in Asia and 9 in Europe. And obviously I've been to Mexico. You got any more of that fresh word salad? Fresh word salad. What is that? What's that? Okay. I always forget how to scan this. Hold on. Scan. There it is. Let me send a message. Did you get it? Okay, cool. Um, 112. What's 112? Oh my God, 112 countries? Jesus Christ. You guys at least give me hope, man. I was on a nice streak. My first year that I traveled, I was in 15 countries in 1 year. In fact, it was like 15 countries in about 8 or 9 months because I didn't travel at all in 2019 until April. I went in April. I started in April. I got back to the USA in July, and then I didn't travel again till September. So that first year that I traveled, I went to 15 countries, 9 in Europe, 6 in Asia. I did 15 countries in about 8 months. And I was like, damn, if I average 15 countries every month, I'll be done in 10 years. But obviously, that was 2019. I had 15 countries. Now in 2025, I'm only at 20. I'm at 113. That sounds like Philip. Philip always has to have one up on you. Let him count. By the time you count, it'll probably be the next day with all that many numbers. I'm at 20. I hope next year I'll add hopefully Cambodia, Malaysia, I feel like there was another country that was on the tip. There was another one, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think she's doing some cleaning. Forgot Canada and Mexico. Old Italian stomping ground. I would like to kind of do that. That's kind of my rough plan, especially if the channel can start picking up. I would like to do every new visa run would be a new country would be nice. But it's hard because not only is it hard because just the price and the time of doing it, but there's so many countries that I want to go back to again, so they wouldn't be new countries. Canada was funny. I haven't been to Bali since 2019. I haven't been to Bali since 2019, but I've heard it's only got worse. But I enjoyed Bali in 2019. I liked it a lot in 2019, but everybody that I've heard that's went back since says it's more expensive and it's changed, not in a good way. So I'm sure I'll get back there at least one more time to see, but I heard what I remember it as is not the same. It's not the same. I'm good on Bali. Canada was funny. Yeah, I'd like to get back there just to see and kind of be like, oh, it's the same, or oh yeah, everybody was right. -1 anyone that's been to Canada. What if they're born in Canada? Actually, the people that are coming possibly on the Friday in-person service, they're from Canada. I don't even know what Bali's like now. It was really nice when I was, well, it surprised me a lot. I didn't think I was going to like Bali. Mitzi the class clown. In the Army. OF models. That stands for outfield models. Which left field, right field, center field? So Evan, I guess, is apparently getting me a jersey. This will be my only. I had so many jerseys back in the USA, but I got rid of all my jerseys before I flew out here. But I think he's gonna get the black one, he said, for me. So I was like, whoa. He surprised me. I was like, that's crazy. Amsterdam. I was very close to going to Amsterdam, but I canceled at the last minute. I can't remember, I was going to substitute Amsterdam for Vienna, I think it was. Seattle. Canada is like Taiwan or Northern Cyprus. It's like Northern Cyprus. Canada is like Taiwan or Northern Cyprus. Northern Europe. Yeah, man, I would like to get back to the Eastern Europe. I've never been there, and I was very, very much looking forward to it. In fact, the trip that I had booked, and half of it was already paid for, like the Airbnbs. I had Poland. That's where I was landing. I was landing in Poland. I was going to go to Ukraine. This is 2020, before everything shut down. Ukraine, Georgia, Bulgaria, Romania, Turkey, Croatia, Serbia. I feel like I'm missing another one. Albania, that's what it was. Evan got big money now. His channel is doing really well. Yeah, I know. He's over 30,000 now. I just met up with him yesterday. I was talking to him. We went out. We were talking YouTube strategy yesterday. We actually went and had Bonet together at Palette. If he was gonna stay here in Danong, he would end up being the #1 guy here. But he's moving. He's moving. So I really feel like if he would have stayed in Danong, he would have took over being #1 as far as subscribers. Evan is a very cool and interesting guy. I wish I had the mindset as him. He's the type that's like, hey, let people say whatever they want, man. If they don't like it, oh well. If they don't like this, oh well. I wish I could be more like, I'm more like that in real life, but on YouTube, as far as like my comments, I take it too serious. But in real life, I'm like that. Like people are like, hey man, I don't like you at work. Like if my coworkers didn't like me, I'm like, I don't care, man. I don't need to talk to you. Screw you. I wish I could be like that on YouTube, but I'm like that in real life. But his thumbnails are good, man. I really like his thumbnails. In fact, I was just messaging him right now about his thumbnails. He's actually done 2 live streams, but I think he puts them in his members only. He's not a fan of live streams. He's the one that always tells me, focus on your upload, stop doing your live streams. And I tell him, I'm like, man, this is how I grow my channel though. And he's like, I know. But actually, I'm going to be down there with Evan on Monday. And he was like, this is a perfect time. Do your live stream on football day. So we're going to do a 7. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be up at that time, but 7 in the morning. I'm going to do a live stream on Monday from the football meetup. Seattle? What, are you crazy? Let me pay for this really quickly, guys. Give me 1 second. $3.30. Let me see. Let's find me. Are you the cashier today? Can I pay? I think she's the assistant manager for today. Can I pay with this? Oh, I got a 10. Oh, there we go. Come on. Seattle is nice, but food. I was so close to going to Seattle one time for my old job. I was so mad. My boss was going to send one of us out to Seattle, and it was supposed to be me, and then my other stupid coworker got picked, and ended up quitting like right after that. So I was like, man, you picked him and you wasted all that time for that. If you ever missed the game, hold on, I missed a couple more. Bonjour. If you ever missed the game, I can give you a website. I mostly watch all the games on a free streaming site. I watch all my boxing, I watch all my UFC pay-per-views. But Evan's peer pressuring me to come down to the football meetup, so I think I'm going to go down there this week. I hope I can get up in time. The rain only sucks till you don't have it. I'm already hating on Evan, and I'm not even a YouTuber. Yeah, Evan would have stayed in Danong. I feel like within 2026, he would have probably been the #1 subscribed YouTube channel. Man, remember when I started doing videos with Evan, he was only like at 12 or 13,000 subscribers. I think he's over 30 now. And I've only been doing videos with him for maybe 4 months. It could be 3 months. Could be 3 months, but I think he's at 30 something. Let's see where he's at. 31,000. Yep. 31. 31,000. 31,000. I do not want to get up at 7 a.m. I'm in the same boat, but remember, the 49ers game is on at 3 o'clock in the morning. Best beef Japan, best seafood all over Asia. Now the expats, that's another story. Dark brother, the rain only sucks. What did I miss? It seems like I missed some conversations. Evan is going to get lots of haters from people who see him as competition. I don't think so. Evan has a specific niche. I think his channel is going to grow even bigger because he's going to be in Ho Chi Minh. But I don't think he's going to get the haters from the competition. I think he gets his own little haters, even Danong-wise, because like they'll say like, you don't know what you're talking about. I think he'll get those kind of trolls, but I don't think he'll get the other creators. That's somewhat true, yes. But I mean, at the same time, like, what are you gonna do? Like, you have to, if you're gonna be in a big city, you're gonna have to cover adult content, meaning bars, clubs, and it's like I found out my audience is not into that. My average viewer is 45 to 65 years old, and they want to retire cheap. So for me, when I go to a bar live stream, I went to the filling station, and I had 12 people in the live stream. As we're sitting here at a freaking cafe, I have 40. When I went to the filling station with music, women around, at 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning, I had 12 people. I had 12 people. Dork dancing. Maybe the dork dancing should grow more popular in Ho Chi Minh. Very interesting. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. I think it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm going to head back home. I'm going to try to get a quick nap in. Then I'm going to go out to dinner. We might have a late night stream, depending on what we do after dinner. So I appreciate it. This is the last chance. We'll do a quick update. If you guys want to subscribe now, please hit that button. Where are we at as we end this stream? Please hit the like button. This is your last chance. Try to double tap the screen. We are 9,846 subscribers away. So we're 154 away from 10,000. We're getting there very, very soon. How do I know there's old people? On the YouTube analytics, it shows the I'll show you guys this really quickly. It shows the age bracket. It doesn't tell me like individually who, but if you look on the analytics, look, let's go take a look at the analytics, look at my audience, and then when we scroll down, it'll tell me how many are new subscribers. It'll tell me how many are men. It will tell me how many people watch on mobile. So here's my age. 0% of 13 to 17-year-olds watch me. 1% of my audience is 18 to 24. 17% is 25 to 34. But the majority of my audience is 35 years old down to 65 years old. And it'll tell me male, 73%. Wow, I'm at 27% female now. Maybe 6 months ago, I only had like 8 or 9% female. So it seems like I'm growing definitely on the women audience. That's shocking. I did not know that. And I do notice we get more women in the chat room now. So when I'm guessing maybe 6 months ago when I checked that number, it was like 91 or 92% male. And it was like 9% women. But there we go. A majority of my audience is from the USA. Wow. So number 2 now is India. But that must be in this time frame, I'm assuming. Jeez. I've never seen India up there. That's a first. Usually it's United States. Then it's, let me double check this. Oh, that's for that video. That's for that video, I think. Let's do this in the last 28 days. Wow, India's really, really picking up. That's crazy. Wow, India. I'm getting a lot of Indian subscribers now, I guess. That's crazy. Oh, no, you know what? I'm sorry. This is why I'm messing up. Because it's that video. I'm sorry. Let's go back. That is not correct. Let's go here. Analytics. And let's go to August. Why can't I find... Hold on. We'll go to analytics. And we'll go to audience. Here we go. I knew those numbers didn't seem right. Here we go. So the majority of my audience falls into one of these 4 categories. 35 to 65. The majority of my audience is 76% male. There we go. I knew that wasn't right. So my top geography, United States, 40%. Number 2 is United Kingdom. Number 3 is Vietnam. But I don't believe these are locals. I believe these are people that are living or staying in Vietnam. Number 4 is Philippines. 5 is India. Canada dropped down and Australia dropped down. These used to be closer to up here. There we go. India is swarming here in Laos. They have been doing the review scams here in Laos. So yeah. So that's how you can tell who your subscribers are. I blame it on coconut, man. Women don't really watch, man. Yeah, I can't believe I basically tripled, because I was at like 9% for women, and now I'm like at 24%. So I don't know what videos push me up on that, but not sure. So that is good information to know. So when every person goes on, it's watching YouTube, they're in. Yeah, crazy Indian truck driver. All right, guys, man, I appreciate it. I'm going to head back home. We're going to eat dinner a little bit early tonight. I don't think I'm going to do a live stream then. Possibly might, but I'm going to say probably not. Maybe when we get back, maybe I'll do a live stream later on tonight. But I appreciate it, guys. See you guys later. I appreciate it.